everyone. I'm so sorry I've been away for so long, but I've had a particularly busy last few weeks. I was actually in New Orleans when Isaac hit with my family. I had to watch my mother-in-law and father-in-law evacuate, and we stayed with a good friend of ours who lost his electricity between 2 and 5 a.m. So yes, very interesting to say the least. So we got back to New York, and I actually work for an elected official, if you don't know. So we are in full campaign mode. Election day is actually tomorrow. Our primary is tomorrow, so I have no idea why I'm up, but here I am. Fashion Week is officially over. Tonight's the last night of Fashion Week, but I wanted to talk about Fashion Night Out, which I did participate in. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Fashion Night Out, what it is department stores, boutiques, designers create events all over the country to celebrate New York Fashion Week. They have big sales, they have promotional events where you can come in and get your nails done, you can get your hair done, you can have free drinks and mingle and actually meet designers and celebrities, have them autograph whatever particular product they're advertising or selling at the moment. And it's just a lot of fun. It's really a really great time. And for those of us who may not ever get a chance to actually be in the tents, it's a great way for bringing in the public, and you feel very much a part of Fashion Week. So I actually mapped out my route for Fashion Night Out. I looked at the calendar and chose the stores that I wanted to hit, that had the events that I wanted to see and the things that I wanted to try. So I mapped my way from the Upper East Side down through Midtown Manhattan. I started my route at the Upper East Side at a second time around, which is one of my favorite consignment stores. They have several locations across the country. They actually have several within New York City, but that is the one that I like to go to. And they had a great sale. They had 20 to 50% off their items. They had free wine and cheese and crackers, which was really fun. And then I went down to Bloomingdale's, went across to Bergdorf's, saw how crazy long their line was, and decided to skip it. Made my way down to Henry Bendel's and ended up at Saks Fifth Avenue at my last event. It was really fun. I didn't actually buy anything. Thank goodness I didn't buy anything. But it was still fun. There's so many people out, so many great looking people out. I love watching the women in crazy 5-6 inch stiletto heels just trotting down Fifth Avenue. It's gotta hurt. It's got to. I can't believe they can do it. Great for them. More power to them. I had on, okay, so here's my Fashion Night Out outfit. Was a navy Cynthia Rowley dress, a vintage gold Gucci chain belt, navy Tory Burch flats, of course, because I can look cute in flats. You don't need to wear those crazy heels. I'm not going to. I'm going to walk around comfortably. And I wore my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 and MAC and Chanel makeup. You have to go a little special when you do Fashion Night Out. You just have to. You should see the people out there. You have to. You can't just walk around in any old thing. So that's what's really fun. It's that everyone dresses up and looks great, and you mingle and you meet people and you chat and you talk about who you're excited to see at New York Fashion Week, who's your favorite designer, whose shows are you really looking forward to seeing, and it's just a great experience. So I highly suggest that you go to Fashion Night Out. It's always in September, and see what is going on near you in cities near you. Again, they have events all across the U.S., so if you live near a very cosmopolitan city, then there should be some things going on. So it's really fun, and again, you really feel a part of the fashion world, even though you may not ever get to the tents in your life, but It's fun. I'm going to show you a few souvenirs I walked away with. The first is this little booklet right here from Henry Bendel. If you don't know what Henry Bendel is, it's a New York City department store. It's actually been the setting for a few movies, so if you want to Google it, it's very interesting. But I walked away with this. Now, what this is a little booklet with a bunch of pictures moving, so you're supposed to move around while you're taking them. The lady who was taking them did not explain it very well to me, or to me and my friend, so we thought it was just a regular photo booth and you stood there and you took a picture. No. What it was, it's this moving image little booklet, so we were actually supposed to move around. So I had to say this because you will see that I have exactly 2 poses throughout the whole thing because I just didn't know what to do. And she said move, and so I thought, oh, a second picture, it's like, you know, like those photo booths that give you 4 pictures, so I pose for the second. Anyway, this is it right here, and I'm going to show you. Hopefully you can see it well. So obviously my friend got the point, but I didn't. I still laugh at this. And the last is this picture that I took at Saks Fifth Avenue at the very end of their event. I'm sorry I didn't make it there sooner because they were doing all sorts of things. All of the department stores were really busy. They were doing, they had a nail spa where you can get your nails done. A few of them had that. One had a ponytail spa. They gave you a ponytail, I assume is what it is, or different kind. Showed you how to do different kinds of ponytails. I don't know. I never made it, but I did make it for these 2, and I'm really glad I did. Since we're talking about fashion, I wanted to bring up one other thing, and that is that I have here this famed September issue of Vogue, which I have not finished going through yet. It's mid-September, well, it's September 13th, and I still haven't gone through it. It's just a testament to how busy I am. But what I did want to show you is a picture of these Chanel boots that I am absolutely obsessed with. Here they are. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I have not been able to think about anything else since I've seen them. I actually looked at them and said, after I said I want them and that I need them in my life, I said I have a perfect eye makeup look for it. So stay tuned, because in the next few weeks, in the next week and a half, hopefully, I will have a makeup look for these Chanel boots. And I'm very excited about sharing that. I'm not going to have the Chanel boots, but I have the makeup look to go with it whenever I'm able to buy them. Maybe. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. This is actually my first vlog. I've only done reviews and tutorials so far, so I'm sorry if this was boring, or yay if you liked it. But thanks again for watching, and stay tuned. And feel free to send me messages, requests for makeup looks or reviews, or just comment on anything. I'm always glad to hear from you guys. Take care, and see you soon.